So you're making jalebis to placate not just Irfan, but Irfan's little sister who hates you.
How does she know these things?
You really think a plate of jalebis can earn you forgiveness?
I would overlook a murder for a good jalebi.
Not everyone is entirely emotionally motivated by their stomach, Jala. Besides, there's no guarantee your jalebis will be any good.
It's the thought that counts.
When it comes to cooking, I don't think so. Do I even need to say it? Hand washing, Jala?
You didn't actually need to say it, but don't let that stop you, Ma.
Adequate. Light the stove and heat up a pot so you can start on the sugar syrup. Your Auntie Chandra would be thrilled. Then again, I saw her burn rice twice. Do you really have to make a big production out of simple tasks like lighting the stove?
A little flair adds spice to life, doesn't it, Ma?
My mistake for even asking. Pour the sugar and water into the warm pot. You almost did it correctly. Stir the sugar until it dissolves. Careful, it's hot, like your temper.
Yeah. Ha. If only you could add some sugar and sweeten me up the same way, huh?
No, I'm glad you have a temper. It's good for a woman to be in touch with her anger in this world. God knows there's enough to be angry about.
Wow, Mom dropping some truths.
Oh. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, well. Remember to keep stirring until the sugar dissolves completely. Good, but don't get overconfident. Next step is mixing saffron with warm milk. Once it's dissolved, add rose water.
I love this smell. It's comforting.
Your party sprays rose water on herself after a bath. Maybe that's why it's familiar?
I don't think that's exactly how I would describe Bati.
Yes, perhaps not. Her presence is more formidable than comforting, really.
Even when you were a child?
Especially then. Sorry, was I supposed to praise your app? Now pour the milk mixture into the sugar syrup. Keep it on low heat so it stays warm. Otherwise, it was fine. How much validation do you need?
Irony's barely spoken a word to me since I've been back, you know.
So, I combined the dry ingredients for you because you always make a mess with the flour.
Do you think you'll ever let that go? I was like 5 years old. I sneezed and the flour went everywhere.
I wish I had taken a picture. You were such a charming child.
Well, now I'm a mostly competent adult. Can you at least acknowledge?
I hear your concerns, Jala, and I'm taking them on board.
Oh no, Jala and I used to call this attitude the headmistress will see you now. It may be even worse than irate Desi mom on a rampage.
Just stop premixing ingredients, okay?
Okay, mix water and dahi in a bowl and then add the flour. Make sure the batter's thick and smooth. No lumps allowed in my kitchen. Not bad. Is that good enough for you?
If these come out well, maybe I'll...
If you think that's a good idea.
Her sweet tooth is the crack in her emotional defenses that I will exploit to...
And by gain the upper hand, you mean apologize profusely?
Yes! Huh. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see how they come out first, shall we? Fill the piping bags with the batter you just mixed and pipe spirals into the... Once they're nice and golden, dip them in the warm sugar syrup and serve hot. Very good. What else do you expect, Jala?
What's the verdict?
A few mistakes here and there, but not a complete disaster.
Hey there, kiddo. I hear you finally know about Ahmed. He's a sweetie. Though I heard Arani's not too pleased that your parents spilled the beans.
Nothing gets by you, huh, Auntie?
I am the gossip guru of Timber Hills, and don't you forget it. So which one of you has been avoiding the other?
I went around looking for her and then she tells my parents they can't talk to me about her wedding. If anyone is acting immature, it's not...
Listen, older sisters have it hard too. I would know. All the pressures of parental expectation with all the blunders of being the test-run child.
You're an older sibling. Of course you'd say that.
Aw. Don't you remember when you were kids? Going on auntie adventures? You got along so well.
Yeah, going to Salmon Swimmers Water Park instead of the class camping trip was incredible. But we were in grade school. Our biggest problems with each other revolved around Barbies.
And splitting Halloween candy. The dad tax really added pressure to negotiations.
All right, Jala. I'm not going to tell you what to do.
You aren't?
Nope. I will silently hold judgment until I can say I told you so.
Told me what?
Exactly. You staying out of trouble?
What fun would that be?
Oh, Jala, that smells delicious. I'm sure Sharik is very thankful.
I'll be expecting a handwritten thank you note in my mailbox. And don't write it for him. I know your handwriting, Irfan.
I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy face and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
Sure. Deep down, maybe.
Very, very deep down.
He's a good boy, really.
Yeah,
So, I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and that I was obsessed with my. And then she attacked me for no reason.
that doesn't seem totally accurate.
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The streets run red with the blood of babes, Cece.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our drinking water.
Hi.
Are they actually tattling on us?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
Okay, Auntie, that's not at all a fair representation of the facts. I was trying to engage in a conversation with these wayward youths who are cult members, by the way.
Do your conversations usually involve fists?
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls? You're far too old for this.
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. You've gone and done it. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the general. Soundy's first, the mama bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you call her that.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
If Soundy wants me, why doesn't he face me himself? You know, instead of hiding in sewer grates?
Wait, are you girls getting up to trouble in the sewers?
Yeah, making out by the light of a burning rat carcass, probably.
All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or shoo.
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me outside for a sec?
Hey, Jala,
What?
you're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones giving you tonight?
By who?
Soundy summons you to the skate park, or whatever.
Why?
Something, Sama. I skimmed. I'm playing Snake.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what Salma needs. She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best.
You expect too much.
I've brought you a gift. Surprise! I'm the gift, I mean.
Let's just fight. You're making me way too sad. I'm gonna make you run home with your tail between. after this, you'll figure out what you...
I'm a modern man. Oh! 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 You'd make my life so convenient if we got married. Your party said...
Now I know you're lying. It's time to put you in...
Oh! What are you looking for in a spouse? I'll make your dream. Oh! It could be you and me.
Could you be any more of a jerk?
Oh!
Do you always do as your grandma tells?
Oh! I guess I should have brought a real gift.
Nah, you were doomed either way. Don't take it personally.
darling! Good of you to roll through, as though you could resist. You're here to face my good general, my self-righteous right hand. Well, Selma has been instrumental to Barefoot. Family bickers, but we love our cubs dearly. When she first caught my eye, she was struggling, trying to set up a community fridge while her own fridge remained barren. So sweet, but so misguided. Just needed a push in the right direction. My direction. Just like you. We've done this a few times now. No need to faff about. A bear knows when it's time to stop playing with her food. And finally, I need you, Jala. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years. And she'd do anything to get her back. To get her happy live. Do you understand? She'd give.
No. No way.
I don't just want the park, Jala. My plans are so much bigger than that. Who better to represent the freaks? The untidy, sharp-edged deviants tossed in the gutter. This town has no future. There's no building on top of rot. It needs to burn to begin anew.
Well, there's a campaign slogan for you.
I see you. You're a misfit toy. So am I. And our judges have never truly loved us. For us to thrive, they must. What rises from the ashes will be fresh, pure. Don't speak. This moment doesn't belong to either of us any. Face my general. Consider my offer.
I hear you've been beating on the other skaters. They're mostly teens who just graduated and don't know where to go. Scared of taking on someone your own size?
Big, small, doesn't matter to me. If you stand in my way, you're...
That sure doesn't sound like someone back to make amends.
I was targeted. I've never wronged you personally.
Are we sure? Would you bet money on that?
You don't get it. You just can't hear the message. Soundy's message. I noticed, though, that people with loving homes are the most willing to throw theirs away. They don't know what they have, can't appreciate it. And you, Jala, you had an abundance of love. Dia told me. You kept looking for more and more, tossing out what was left behind as scraps.
Love isn't a simple one-note thing. It makes you do irrational things.
Hellraiser had a point. Bliss, torture. If they're good, you can barely tell.
You're wrong. That's lust. And it's as flighty a foundation as you are. Love is work. And I'm no stranger to hard work. When we talk about the Barefoot Code and protecting the soul of Timber Hills, we're the soul of Timber Hills. The youth who want to build our Soundy understands that. If you're not with us, you're against us too. Soundy thought better of you. And until now, I've been too patient. It's time I make him see how wrong he was a.
Cute top. I think I saw that in a dealie. What?
Soundy gave me a promise. He would protect me, my friends. Now, his obsession with you threatens everything we work for.
Why do you even need Soundy to save the town if you're doing all the work?
Soundy's the icon to rally behind. He's like the banner, the face of Timber Hill's future.
So why can't it be you, Selma?
Me? Leading? I couldn't. Soundy may have shortcomings, but enough! You're trying to throw me off, huh? Divide and conquer? I'm channeling every ounce of the Barefoot Code, and I will put an end to.
No, Dia thinks the Soundy stuff is preposterous. I expect a text about planning your interview.
Dia would never text you about this. I'm Dia's roommate, which means I can say this. She's done so much better since you. And after I'm through with you, you're gonna wish you stayed gone. Your mom, Jala? Really? Have you ever even had a job? You fight like you have your parents still pay for your insurance.
You're way too protective over your cubs.
Don't call me that. This fight is cutting into my free time. You're gonna pay for it. You couldn't handle dear. She's way too much woman.
Wait, are you two?
No, but we are adult roommates who work at a bar. Stuff happens. I lost? Even though my belief was pure. After all my efforts, I keep fighting so but I never win.
Helping someone establish a mascot-based cult might not have been the best method of community organizing. I'm sure Dia would be thrilled if you gave this up.
Just because I lost this fight doesn't mean I'm giving up. The mayor cannot sell this land out from under us. But maybe the way I've gone about it. One of the first lessons I ever learned was no gods, no masters. I might have lost sight of that lately.
Guess bears might need to be added to that list, huh?
I know you tried to get through to Salma. She hasn't had the easiest of times. Not everyone's lucky enough to have a supportive family. You've done all you can. I guess we'll see how things shake out in the next couple of days. Forget it. I get that you're distracted right now. Aruni's been blowing up my phone. It's like I'm reliving all the worst fights of your teenage years. You're both being ridiculous.
Wait, Jala, let me handle this, okay? Since you're the one who brought it up, do you have any actual advice?
I am not getting in between you two. You left us behind, Jala. Are you really surprised that we're wary of letting you back in?
How exactly are we supposed to fix anything if we can't even have a
How is pushing her when she's not ready helping any?
Fine. I don't care if she never speaks to us again. We don't need.
So that's what you're really afraid of? That this rupture will be permanent? She's not avoiding you to punish you, she's protecting herself. Think about it from her perspective. How is she supposed to believe you won't hurt her like that again? Give her time, Jala.
No such thing as impossible tasks. Just a person too weak to get it done. I've never...
Your vibe is less Tony Hawk and more... yawn. Maybe you should pop.
You haven't earned the right to make bear puns. Whoa, what happened? I zoned. Ugh, that was gnarly.
You should have bailed when you had the chance.
I've been thinking of getting into roller skating. It feels like a nice companion to skating. Plus, have you seen roller...
Indeed.
I've been waiting to kick his ass.
Want to get in the back of my pickup and drive till no one knows our names? We'll have the stars for a blanket. Put fresh s'mores on a portable grill.
I've heard that one before. Still up to the same old tricks after all these years?
Your pretense of boredom would be more convincing if you weren't undressing him with your eyes. Do I have to remind you how running off with Bruno the summer of June, he gave you that smile, promised Dada to come pick you up?
I'm not expecting everything to be the same, Jala. I've changed. You've changed.
Bruno.
Hear me out, baby. We could be so sweet together. You're back in town to take responsibility? Don't you know where that road leads? To a boring office job being exploited by the man. Settling down.
Home ownership in this economy?
Can you really see yourself doing laundry and taxes for the rest of your life? Letting your dreams wither? Do you really want to settle for an ordinary life?
Excuse me, but surely it's easier to live your dreams if you also do your laundry. Not to be like an immigrant stereotype, but don't you want a job you're good at? A house, a goddamn dog? I'm not afraid I'll ever be ordinary. Kinda sounds like you are, though.
I'm not a poser. You take that back. Can I tell you a secret, Jala? Every one of the promises I break, I believe them completely when I make them. I want to be the son my parents think I am. I could be him.
Yeah, a part he plays. It's not the same thing.
Maybe with you, I could change. Stop being so afraid. There's more to me, Jala. I just need someone to give me a reason.
Are you really serious about that?
Of course, baby. You can be my compass.
What if I really can change him?
Are you even listening to yourself? Change comes from within. He's appealing to your ego and
I need someone like you to help me, Jala. You're the only one who can.
I believe in you. I always have.
Oh, Jala. These are Bruno's contradictory inner selves. They're hidden. You have to shatter his illusions of himself.
Got it. Time to crack open his candy-coated
free snacks. How many...
Are you really being a good... Am I even...
My type's whoever's around.
Gross.
So you're the...
Guilty. Go on an adventure with me, Jala.
Wait, which one are you again? The skin crawling...
I'm the creep, he's the drip. Hey! I know I wasn't the best boyfriend, but we had an adventure. I know you still remember.
What I remember is Jala finding out that Bruno's entire life is built on an elaborate lie. His parents back home in Malaysia sent him here to get an MBA. Bruno dropped out without his road-tripping lifestyle.
For one knife's edge, heart-pounding, dizzying moment, we were free. Right now, you look like you're caught in a trap. I could be your way out.
I'm trying to be a better person. Face up to my mistakes. Live with the consequences.
You always were such a martyr. Can't you see you're just chaining yourself?
Not all of us find it easy to live with hurting.
Oh, yeah. Hurting yourself is way healthier. At least mine. Let me paint a picture for you. A beautiful collage of future memories. So close. Santa Ana wind in your hair. The California coast turning gold. The radio's playing our favorite song, and it's like we could be young forever. You and me against the youth. I bet your dad hugs you and tells you he's proud of you.
Yeah.
God damn it. I can't believe it. I'm the first of the bros to bite it. No offense, but I always thought it'd be jelly. What? Hush, bro. Don't talk. Conserve your strength. I don't even know what you see in that girl, bro. It's going dark, bros. So dark. So don't forget me. I was the best of us. Everyone in this town wants something from you, apart from me. I just want to set you free.
I learned my lesson about free rides with you.
Give me a try. How else will you know if I'm This is the spring of our lives, Jala.
learned my lesson about people who seem too good to be true.
I'm gonna whisk you away like you...
That's called kidnapping, Bruno.
Remember the Oregon coast? Tillamook Creamery? That night on the beach?
You said you'd write, call, stay in contact, all those things.
I'll make up for it. Promise. Just give me a chance. Why stay where you're clearly not wanted? We could just get in my... Ugh!
Ew. Ew, I would like to unsee that.
Why are you breaking my heart into pieces, Jala? All I want is to be sweet to you.
What if I just want to taste what's under that candy-coated shell of yours?
My hench bros sacrifice themselves for me. For us. So you can see how far I'm willing to go for. Why look before you leap? Why keep questioning? What's the worst that could happen if you just take a chance on me? Why does this always happen to me? You can't break me down, Jala. I'm more than just a sum of my parts.
You're just a boy playing with his toys.
I made a lot of mistakes, okay? My family put so much pressure on me. You gotta prove you're better than all your cousins, my dad said. You have to justify my marriage to your mother. Being around you made me realize what a charade my life was. Maybe part of me wanted to mess up your perfect image to your parents. Prove to myself you were just like me.
Let's not sugarcoat it. You used me to make yourself feel better. We're all just temporary fixes for you. Every new place, every new love, you suck the sweetness out of things and spit them out when the next piece of...
You're making me sound like such an asshole.
I think he's finally getting it.
You're not being fair. If I used you, you used me too, Jala. You're not a better person than me. In fact... You look so stressed out, Jala. I give... Life's too short to linger on...
Auntie!
Go on an adventure with me, Jala. Let's pretend nothing else exists. At least...
The spirit of Timber Hills!
I'm gonna whisk you away.
That's called kidnapping, Bruno. Stop giving me...
You're the one who can't stop staring at...
I'm not staring at your abs. I'm
I bet your dad hugs you and tells you...
yeah.
God damn it.
There should be a picture of you in the...
Remember the Oregon coast? Tillamook?
It was an amazing summer.
We could totally make more memories like that. You'd... Everyone in this town wants something from...
I learned my lesson about free ride.
This is the spring of our lives. I come with free snacks.
I bet you spend at least so much.
Why are you trying to take responsibility for everyone else's feelings? You've lost yourself in this old town, Jala. This is... I wanted you to run away with me again, because going back to the past is safer than... I've been running in circles a long time, trying to pretend this game will last forever. But I guess you can't outrun the future. Even the past can sneak up on you, if you're not careful. So what happens now, for you and me?
How about we try being friends, instead of solutions to each other's problems?
Why not? I'll try anything once. I'll be in touch, Jelly Beans.
Yeah, little busy right now.
Guys, we're missing one.
He left town. Alone. How do you know this information?
So much for Bruno's master plan.
No, seriously. I'm mildly concerned that Sergio is stalking all of us.
He really just left town? Without even saying goodbye to us?
I'm just taking a healthy interest in my rivals. It's just...
Leaving town is kinda what he does.
I'm not the only one hearing this, am I?
Sergio's been a creep since grade school. What's new?
What's new is that I'm in the blast radius of his creepiness. Also, I'm not a rival. I barely even count as an ex.
You and Sergio have that in common.
Wow. Wow. Et tu, Tyler?
I caught you practicing clever lines to devastate Jala in the mirror yesterday.
Friendship code violation.
Friends don't let friends lie to themselves, babe. Enjoy your little confrontation on delay. Don't come crying to me when it all goes up in flames.
I heard you had a run-in with that boy Bruno today, and you're still here and not 3 towns over. That's a win.
This is all an illusion. I'm actually in the passenger seat of his pickup truck, sipping on a watered-down gas station soda.
So you were tempted for a moment? Or. You know what? Don't answer that. You chose to stay. You keep choosing it. That's what counts.
Can I just cuddle up here with you tonight?
Of course, Chala Banana. I'll put something on you can fall asleep to.
So, like, basically everything you like?
Oof, ouch. A direct hit straight.
Kidding!
Let me guess. Parathas again? Start by washing your hands. Adequate. Whisk the flour and salt together.
Oh, I love whisking.
I knew you had my cooking genes. Press the oil into the flour. Add the water slowly. I really am an incredible teacher. Roll out the dough and fry. You could be a decent cook someday.
How is it?
Actually, not bad.
Let's make gate sambo.
Time to wash those hands. Very good. Put dried red chilies, curry leaves, and salt into the grind it up with the. Oh, so you are. Chop up the onions. Your dad would say you did well, but I'm not your dad. Grind the onions into a paste and add the umbalakat. That's good.
I can smell.
Good, no? One of your dad's cousins brought us back a whole jar from Sri Lanka last month. Add salt and a good shake of. It was fine. How much one squeeze of lemon right at the end? Not bad.
Did I do good?
Almost as good as mine.
Wow, seriously?
Don't let it go to your head.
I'm sorry, Jala, but I've moved on from you. I found a new god. I came here looking for you, but found the Maharani instead. You rejecting me was such a...
Yep, he's definitely the one who's been bothering Dia.
You haven't been getting the message. Dia's not interested, creep. You really need to cool it.
Are you waiting for a prince?
Miss me with that heteronormativity thing.
just jealous. You want to stand in the...
Whatever. Now get out of my town.
Hey, Jala. I hear you're making your way through your former and also some potential new ones, courtesy of your butt.
I'm not the only one with admirers in town.
I suppose you're not wrong. It runs in the family, kiddo.
I haven't made it to Tyler yet. Was your first big love as completely
Ugh, aren't they always? My first love was named Lakshmi. She worked the desk at a garage I moonlighted at sometimes back. We kissed once by the copier. And when she left the job, I was despondent for a year.
That sounds awful.
It's fine. It wasn't just her, you know. It was about what she meant to me. Remember, Jala, the first time your heart breaks open, it's a growing pain. You don't have to fight it. God, I should charge for advice this good. You staying out of...
What fun would that be?
You dealt with that creepy dude for me. I usually deal with those types myself, but I thought you might enjoy kicking his ass. Consider it a little friendship present from me to you.
I have to admit, it was satisfying.
Right? A little bit of righteous vengeance is such a nice start to the... So, hey, Aruni's wedding is coming up. Are you excited? Or a little bit jealous you're not in the spotlight?
I've never actually met her fiancé, so...
Complicated family life. That's one thing I don't have to deal with now that I'm...
Ouch.
Yes. Just be grateful they care enough to make you miserable. You could have it worse. Trust.
You want to dance with me? All right. Meet me at the dance floor. You really think you could keep up? Because I don't slow down for beginners.
If anything, you'll guide me, right?
What are you, one of the Cubs? Do you need help with calculus homework too? All right, enough chit-chat. Shut your mouth for once and let your... Careful with your knees. We might be foes, but I do respect my elders.
I was breaking hearts, taking names, and striking fear into the souls of Timber Hill's aunties while you were still sucking your thumb. Even if I gave you a couple of years, you'd still never catch up to me. That's pure...
Uh-huh. So are we doing this, or are we doing this?
I want to set this dance floor ablaze. I never do half-stepping, and I always go full throttle.
Fine. I want it on the record that I'm only doing this because I love this song. The fact that not even your ceaseless yammering can ruin my vibe right now? A test... When you skate.
Yeah, you're not so bad yourself.
Watch it now. If Dia hears we're getting along, she might get the wrong idea and then eat me alive. And not in the fun way.
Skater to skater. What's fun without the element of danger?
Ha! When you're right, you're right.
You're trying so hard to fit into their world.
Yarfa knows me big time for agreeing to meet you.
Charmingly abrasive as always, Aisha.
I'm not usually polite to Shaita.
Let's start over.
Whatever! I hate this, I hate you, and let's get it over with already so I can... Okay, you are on a skateboard. You're going 100 miles per hour. You realize there's a rail you have to nose grind ahead of you. But there are 5 people tied to the rail. You can turn right, avoiding them, but there's a single skater there, and you'll kill them instantly. What do?
I'd swerve to collide with the skater to save the other 5.
As suspected, you're a coward and you have no morals.
Oh, come on. I'd avoid grinding on 5 people's necks. I'm reducing harm.
Wow, so that skater's life doesn't matter, huh? Swerving like a natural-born... You should be studied. For real.
This is impossible. Can I just...
I don't think you can brute force this one.
Indeed.
Look, if she sees you taking this seriously, she might too.
Okay, Jerkaratna. I'll give you one nobody could get wrong. When was Timber Hills founded? Wrong! It's 1858! Oh, God, just like you to not know the most...
How many people casually know their town's founding date? What kind of...
Okay, you are on a skateboard. You're going... You realize there's a rail you have to nose grind ahead. You can turn right, avoiding them, but what do?
I'd hunt down the person responsible for...
Elaborate.
This is clearly a setup. I need to find the sadistic weirdo at any cost and make them pay.
You're saying the right thing at least? I don't trust you to have the fortitude to follow it through, though. I won't let you get past me. My purpose is to keep everyone safe from...
Hey, looks like you got it. Her emotional walls are down.
Indeed.
You consider yourself a legend of some sort. I don't know.
I never called myself that.
Anyway, if you're not a poser, you'll have no problem. And what is a skater's greatest pride?
My board is my actual ride or die. I customized it myself.
With Auntie Chandra's supervision, of course.
Disgusting. Totally material.
Good gear counts.
Is that what the skate legend shit is about? You looking for a If I'm forced to interact with you, maybe I can at least...
I think she's warming up.
Let's say your brother betrays you and tells your guardians wrongfully that you're hanging out with danger. You're not just grounded. You are locked windows at night, mega grounded. How do you sneak out?
Sulk around Irfan. Loudly. Really fill the space with your... Then tell him he owes you and that he has to help you sneak out.
But he's the one who ratted me out?
Exactly. Play on that guilt and he'll cover for you.
That's... so diabolical.
Indeed.
I still don't like you, but I can respect your prior dedication to anarchy. Okay, last one.
I'm doing better than you thought.
Your brother brings home a girl, and she starts hanging around for a bit. Your dad loves her, your brother loves her. She's the kind of effortless badass you want to be when you... But then, your dad gets sick. The worst period of your life hits you and your brother, and she vanished. Now, every time you see her, you are so goddamn mad. What do you do?
I don't want to make excuses.
You could try.
I think you deserve more than my words anyway.
So, you're giving up?
No, I'm committing.
You should be committed. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna be there for you, Aisha, from now on. I'll be your nemesis, your skate coach, your auntie, whatever you need.
Ew! I didn't expect you to actually understand. I don't feel good.
Say uncle.
Never. I just needed a minute to let your audacity really sink.
Mom!
It's Jala's mom! Run!
So, where do we go from here? I want you to set that speed.
I'll admit that your presence bothers me less. It's like exposure therapy or something. Like a mold.
Guess you really grew on her.
Maybe Cece and I will see you around the body shop or whatever. But don't hover. Like, we want our space too, obviously.
Of course, Aisha. You make...
like the image of you slaving away over a hot stove.
Ugh. Dal makhni might be delicious, but it's
Thanks, Jala. I'll think of...
Is he talking to us? We walked right up to him. Who else would he?
Okay, there's a difference between a dog barking and active attempts at... Don't give us that look.
Oh, he has a note. Jala, please fetch a secret item from Loops, a skate key from Auntie Jala, and my lost ball. Where is my ball, please? I mean, it's written like Machan.
Can earphones?
Okay. Sorry, Machan. No more dis-
I've brought you a gift, Jala. Surprise! I'm the gift.
Let's just fight. I am so...
The shop assistant said this pattern would mesmerize you. I'm expecting a very important call. I guess I should have brought a real gift.
Nah, you were doomed either way.
Welcome to Loops. Except you're not actually welcome because you are Soundy's nemesis. Thusly...
Great. Can I get the Manny Chew toy?
My manager said I'm not supposed to sell those. They've been discontinued.
Wow, I didn't know you were so in...
How dare you? I have only one love, and it's as if... Besides, I heard of a guy who lost an eye from illicit...
What's that? Do I...
Fine, fine, I'll allow it. But don't get it...
Look at you, on time and everything. Someone's eager to see me again.
You sounded like you really needed me.
I should have known damsel in distress would work on you.
Being the third wheel between you and D.
So, was there actually...
I was just bored and wanted someone to play. Just kidding. Anyway, it's not me, it's Damini, Darshini, and Dina.
Having trouble with your little crystal harem of backup dancers?
They've just been extra loud since we had our little reconciliation. And since it's your fault they're mad at me, I fight them in battle, win them over, make friends. Don't roll your eyes. You've been brought before the throne to stand trial for your crimes. Let's get to the execution. Are we on? Jala Jayaratna, you stand accused of being a traitor, a liar.
Dia and I are working through our stuff. You guys go wherever coping mechanisms... What? Why are you looking at me?
Our Maharani, she was always, but we will not hear us, Jala. Your parents' acceptance, you made her want things she could.
You think I seduced her into wanting to live authentic?
That would honestly...
She could have compromised.
Oh, so this one's the think of the family honor. Can we defeat them soon, please?
You guys are just splinters. Fragments. Whole bootleg Heather's bit. Dia's become so much more cool and interesting since she got rid of you.
maybe used to be common and it's your fault she works in a bar, wears those revealing clothes, eats meat.
So she didn't live up to her parents' elitist vision of immigrant success.
Exactly.
I see you think there's a...
You're an encourager.
Do they really think Dia would be happier in the closet?
Our queen was pure.
2 for 1. Cat.
There's a whole list of things at the top of...
Mean girls like you think they're leaders, but you all look and act the same.
Can't believe a troglodyte like you convinced temporary loss of sanity is the only...
Okay, let's get it over with. What?
You're guilty?
Wait, do you not have a reason to fight me? Are you just going along with the...
Oh my god, think for...
Thinking for yourself is overrated. What happened to Dia? She's scary and...
That's really pathetic.
Pathetic pays the bills, baby. I'm taking the path of least...
Did you watch one too many episodes of...
I never thought it would end up abandoned by our Maharani. Curse you, Jala.
Only seen my... Oh! You're a goddess.
Does that line ever work? Oh my god.
I'm gonna teach you some manners.
I'm at your mercy.
I'm looking for someone who can give me a...
Jala, amazing you're here. Got any hot gossip for your favorite?
Sorry, I'm on a mission.
Ooh, doing favors.
It's not like that, but it's also not like... It's not off the table.
How about on the table?
Angie!
Fine, but I'll find out. Okay, let's take a look at your board, huh?
Indeed.
I really don't need that.
Indeed.
They've been marinating on what to say.
I'm short on time, so forgive me if I skip the meaningless small. I've got the talent search I'm organizing and judging. I've got deadlines. I've got bills. I wouldn't disturb my peace confronting you if not for Tyler's well-being.
Really? Because the hostility you're bringing really feels more...
Let's give them some credit. They did also humble brag about how booked and busy and important.
You make people feel special. You gas them up so much they don't realize they've been completely isolated. I'm here to make sure you never rope Tyler into that cycle of torment again.
Andale moved to America from South Africa in junior year, just after Jala and Tyler had one of their more dramatic breakups. The entire class ended up taking sides. As the new kid without any idea of the complicated history between them, Andale became a battleground in their romantic rivalry.
You started confiding in me about your relationship with Tyler, getting my sympathy, making me believe I thought Tyler was a monster. And I forget the false pretenses of our brief relationship. You stole years of friendship with Tyler from me. That's what I can't forgive.
Don't deny we had a spark. You were new, exciting. You didn't have it.
And the fact that Tyler was the first person to speak to me had no part in it? You only became interested in me because you saw how much Tyler and I had in common. We shared perspectives. I don't need resolution from you. I don't think the one thing I do know, your crew... You struggle against your culture, but I embrace the you are trapped. You are lost. That's why you jump from one relationship to the next. Why you lie, cheat. You're searching for a home, but you're looking in the wrong place.
It is too early in the day to be read for filth like this. Maybe even
they could have at least had the decency to get us drunk beforehand.
I'm not returning cruelty for cruelty, Jala. Even though it would be entirely justified. Your ancestors are turning over in their graves. Mine are standing short.
Looks like Andale's so mad at you, they're having a personality crisis. I mean, it's obvious Andale replaced you as Tyler's best friend the moment. But don't you think they're being a little overprotective for just a friend?
So, are you and Tyler
Seriously, Jala? Unlike you, I can care about someone without trying to sleep with them. You'd love it if I lost my cool like everyone else.
Indeed.
What are you complaining about? thoughtless in high school? Nope.
I'm the model child, a pillar of support for my. I'll carry it all without a complaint. Have you never thought of the sacrifice our families made? All their work and hope, and what did you do?
Come on! I have literally come home to face my past. Admit it. You still win.
When Tyler looks at me, I know she sees me. Of course, you can't stand to see us.
You, me, sexual tension.
I don't want to make changes to my body, and I know what I'm shaped like. When people say non-binary, they think of someone petite, non-threatening. Sometimes I think, why try so hard to fight the inevitable? Maybe if I conformed, I would be recognized, understood.
Other people's ideas of you are just limitations. Come on, part of you.
What do you know about what it's like to be perceived in a way that's completely different to how you feel? You know, I used to wonder if the reason you and Tyler could live so audacious. You come from a culture of the future, always thinking about who you could be, not who you must carry with you. Had the privilege of being anything. You know, it's so funny how when we met, but now I'm successful, sexy, and financially covering my parents, while you're crashing at home and everyone hates
you. Seem like you're trying really hard to convince me you're doing great. I don't know, Andale. I'm getting the distinct feeling you're not as secure as you claim. In fact, I'd say this little performance of yours reeks of insecurity.
Maybe a few top notes of...
You know what? Fine. Maybe my culture can't handle me. Maybe my family won't ever be able to forget them. My real family. If my heritage hurts, throw me in that melt.
So, are we still
Tyler's the only reason I'm even entertaining this ridiculous.
So, persisting in the delusion. Got. Wait, what just happened?
What always happens when kids break from a traditional upbringing? Chaos. Their attack is making...
I can definitely relate.
No, really?
Indeed.
Why could we never have a three?
Because you were too busy playing us against each other.
Oh, yeah. Missed opportunity.
Don't you dare I'm telling you I'm better than you. You hurting me changed me for the better.
Actually, you're just as twisted up and lost and confused as I am. And I don't think you have any idea who you really are.
Fine. Fine. The truth is, I'm a mess. I'm scared of being disconnected. But the idea that my family and community might reject me hurts more. I'm all over the place. I only tell my parents good news. I only tell my friends funny stories. I'm afraid I'm gonna be found out as a fraud in my industry every single day. I'm beyond boundaries. But am I beyond understanding? Will I always feel... I don't want to compromise who I am. I contain multitudes, feminine and masculine, South African and American. I'm all of these things, and yet defined by none of them. God, it feels so good to just say that all out loud. I feel strong.
Wait. Did we just accidentally give our opponent a pep talk?
I'm adaptable, resilient, rooted. There's no can, only will. I outrank you in will, power. I meet so many people, none of them see. I thought you were someone I...
The spirit of Timber Hills!
I've spent a lot of time not being able to stand being myself. I kept looking for someone, but now I know. I'm the only one out there.
Mom!
Your mother? This is not playing fair. My skills were forged by not the kind that coddled middle-class kids like you.
You sure you're feeling all right, Andale? Your tone seems a bit pointed. You know what, Andale? I'm happy you and Tyler are friends. You've been a better friend to her than I have, hard as that is to admit. I'm sorry that what I did to you two got in the way of that. It was selfish. I know you don't owe me anything, but I really am trying to be better. I hope you can give me a chance to prove that.
I have to admit, this conversation has made me realize I have myself a little less figured out than I thought. For now, I'll reserve judgment.
Send me a text if you ever want to talk. I mean, you've clearly got my number. How did this even get...
Jala, thank you so much for doing this. I'd run these errands myself, but Shahrukh sure keeps me busy. Anyway, you're looking radiant as usual. How's your mom?
Oh, you know, the usual. Still placing fear in the hearts of school kids everywhere. Still withholding affection.
I'll never forget the haunted looks on 6th graders' faces after leaving her class.
If I've learned anything working with animals, it's that patience and positivity is... Aunties are not so different.
You're fun.
Just joking around about elders? There might be hope for him yet.
By my count, you've confronted all your exes, apart from Tyler by now. Unless there are others I don't know about, which should be fine, of course.
Why did I have to go out with so many people who hold grudges and have exceptional memory?
Maybe a nice amnesiac next time.
You could just hit your head repeatedly and hope.
I still have no idea what to say to Tyler. If she even wants to resolve.
Think of it this way. No matter what you say or don't say, it can't get much worse between you.
Wow, that was cold. I didn't think the old man had it in him.
What I mean is, you've come this far. And with Tyler, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.